All right, so we're set. We're set. That was a great rivalry game that we just got to. So listen, we're back and we're having a lot of fun here on the grind session. We just finished with a matchup of Dream City and Prolific Prep. Prolific Prep came out on top, and one of the coaches wanted to remind me that they won their last 6 games in their last 6 meetings. But we're on to the next meeting here, and this meeting is between Salesian Prep and St. Joseph High School, and I got some help alongside of me. By the way, man, it's probably been a year, right, since I've seen you last.
Well, if the Niners are having a good year, I'm probably not going to be here since I keep stats for them. So they're not in the playoffs, so
right.
I'm here. Let's have some fun.
There we go. And if I remember correctly, last year when we were here, there was a playoff game, maybe the Rams or something they had on the big screen. We were kind of keeping track of.
Packers doesn't matter. Yeah.
The Niners not in it, so nothing matters anymore, right?
No, it doesn't.
So on the basketball. All right, well, let's talk about this matchup since we're on the basketball. Salesian Prep, obviously, a very great program. These are 2 great programs that are going head-to-head, and this is a big game tonight.
Well, for Salesian, this is a home away from home. It's 1.7 miles away, so they're used to playing big games in this at Ed Green Court. And, of course, you have St. Joseph of Santa Maria that's aired more air miles, over 30,000, I think. Coach Mott and I were exchanging, but Yosefu, excellent player. Teams are used to playing on the bright lights. Number 9 in the state versus number 4. I might have broken a few speed records to get here tonight.
Well, we got a packed house for this one, and the fans are excited. We are excited as we get set and ready to kick this one off. And for whatever reason, we added more time to the warm-up here. So hopefully the camera doesn't start shaking here in this one. Listen, I got a chance to watch Salesian Prep in Kentucky a couple weeks ago at an invitational type event in Kentucky, and a lot of those kids I actually got a chance to work out at my gym. It was back home where I am. A lot of them got a chance to play in snow for the first time.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun, and they were very impressive. They're obviously they run their stuff. They hang their hat on their defense. They like to get up and down. Tell us about these 2 coaches and their styles and how you think this one's going to go.
Well, they've only won, I think, a combined 1,100-plus games between them, that being Coach Mott and Coach Mellis. For Salesian, they're going to turn up the heat defensively regardless of who they're playing. They're going to, we've got some keys we can go over right before the game, but they're going to defend. They don't have really many big scores, but they've got a lot of guys that score. They're young. And then, again, you've got St. Joseph. They're 21-1, and Tuda Yusufu is just an exceptional player, but they've got other pieces. So I think the first one to 56, and you have to score more than 56 is going to win this game.
All right, so talk about the game here. Tunde, he's obviously top 15 player, 16 according to Rivals. Committed to Baylor. What type of game are we into watching for him? Outside player, wing, shoot the ball well. Tell us about it.
I think he just broke it all down. And when you got St. Joseph of Santa Maria, one of the fun things about following them on social media, it's Dunk City, and they keep track of their dunks. And then tonight, unless things get really weird, but Yusufu was on the verge of being the all-time leading scorer in the history of California high school basketball. He needs 7 to be into third place. He needs 11 to be into second place. So every time he scores, there's going to be action. But then he's got the Price brothers, Morinini, Siskowskis. All these guys are getting offers and looks. They play under the bright lights. And then Salesian, physical team, their best players, Bologna, Apero, but then you got Alvin Loving, the glue that's committed to Yale, and some keys for Salesian. And he's come right from the coaches, helping us prepare for the game. Put Tunde in tough defensive situations. That's Salesian. Making an up and down, fast-paced game and rebounding. And for St. Joseph, their 3 keys to victory: make the extra pass, communicate defensively, and as always, both these coaches are so similar in their methods of operation, rebounding.
So we'll pause and send it over to our PR announcer for the introduction of our starting lineup.
A 6'3" junior, number 1, Julius Price. At the other guard position, a 6' sophomore, number 2, Malcolm Price. At the other guard position, a 6' junior, number 3, Gunnar Morieni. A 6'3" guard who's a senior, number 20, Matas Rikas. And at the other forward position, he's a 6'5" senior. He is committed to the University of Baylor, number 24, Tunde Yasufu. And now the starting lineup for the Salesian College Preparatory. At one guard position, a 6'4" senior, number 1, Alvin Lovin. At the other guard position, a 6'5" junior, number 2, Elias Obenya. At the forward position, a 6'6" junior, number 3, Leon Poe. At guard, a 6' junior, number 5, Isaiah David. And at the other forward position, a 6'5" junior, number 21, Carlton Hilliard Jr. Salesian is led by head coach Bill Ellis. He is assisted by coaches Ed Foster, David Joe, Justin Brown, Mario Dunn, Jermaine Edmonds, Davian Mines, and Dylan Wilson.
All right, so we're set and ready to roll here in this one. And I'll tell you what, we had a rack full of basketballs that are all gone. Maybe,
We are in California.
yeah. I don't know how you lose track of 9 basketballs though.
So going in, you're looking at the scoring. You've got Salesian scoring at just under 74 a game. St. Joseph just over 82. So you can see where they fare. And Salesian only giving up just under 45 a game. St. Joseph just under 58. 30,540 air miles for this St. Joseph team. We'd like to collect some of those. Probably right around after you guys get done with the season.
Yeah, listen, we've been all over the place. We started in Denver, on to Canada, Hawaii. It's been crazy. I take it week by week, that's for sure. Somebody like, where are you at next? I have no idea. I just get through the one weekend at a time. So first possession is to St. Joseph High School as the cheerleaders for Salesian lets people know they're in the building.
Oh, yes, sir.
Post entry here, and the left-handed shot is good. First field goal of the ball game.
Pretty easy access on that set for St. Joseph.
Correction, the basket was by number 1, Julius.
And Obenya, his first field goal of the ball game. Obenya. Two our score.
11 offers for that young man. Here's the glue of the team as Loving.
So comfortable.
He asked me what kind of range. Once he crosses half court, then of course can get to the rim.
My goodness.
5 away of being the 3rd-time all-leading scorer in the state of California.
And narrowly gets a steal there.
And he is the king of Dunk City with 37.
Woo. 5-2 our score. Into the front court here. Salesian. The paint touch, the drive and kick. 10 to go here on the shot clock. Loving
Every minute of it.
the fourth, getting it done. We're tied at 5. It was a 2. They counted it as a 2, so 5-4. There's Price, step back 3. Rattles in and out, and Salesian tiptoes the baseline, but they'll save it and advance it. Shot fake, drive and kick, all day to shoot it. And we're gonna get a tie up. Jump ball, possession arrow in favor of Salesian.
So you look at the 2 leading scorers. You got Abonia with averaging just over 12, Para averaging just over 12, and then a lot of guys at 5 and 6 that can score at any time. A little careless whisper on the turnover.
Ran out of real estate along that baseline there, or sideline, I should say.
And then you got St. Joseph Price averaging over 20, and Yusufu over 27 a game, and others above double figures and right around it. So they're capable scorers. That's easy access.
Too easy. Nobody played the gap there as Julius Price gets to the rim. And that's a breakdown defensively. Salesian couldn't take advantage, but they'll get the offensive rebound here. Davis. Give it up. Loving. Don't look. Got too much dip on the chip there. Almost loses the handle. But patient possession here for Salesian.
All that shot's not blocked. It was affected, and Davis is off mark. They'll get out and run when they can.
And a layup there. 2-on-1 and a good finish. Tunde, another finish at the rim.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Rob. See you tomorrow. See you. Thanks.
He scored 44 points in his second varsity game.
Of his career?
Yes.
Wow. Step back is good.
It's not usual for Salesian to allow that early access to the key.
You talked about how young this team is for Salesian. What's their record on the season once again?
They're 19-1.
19-1?
They're 19-1, and they've won 38 out of their last 40 games. They lost in the state final and the open final to Harvard Westlake, and then they lost the championship of the Gridley Invitational basketball tournament back in December. And they've done some traveling themselves, and also being the host of the 3-day showcase here at Contra Costa College in San Pablo, California.
So something's got to give tonight.
Most certainly. Teams have won a combined 23 and nailed it. It will have to give.
Now in the game for Salesian College Preparatory number 0, Ronnie
Solis, a transfer student, just eligible, playing in his 8th game for Coach Mellis, and they love to press.
As you see it here, as they trail 11-7, 1 of 2 on that last trip to the free throw line. Some patience getting across the timeline here for St. Joseph High School. Leave underneath, too strong on the layup, and a run out opportunity here for Salesian. 3-on-3. Let them make their way to the rim anyways. Good throw down.
Carlton outran the St. Joseph defense and their backs to the basketball, and he goes attack mode with the slam dunk. Speaking of attack mode.
Nice 3 from the corner there.
Morinini with the
gun.
yes.
14-9 our score.
Good look for Isaiah.
But put back is good. No box out there, and Salesian takes advantage.
One of the keys for both these teams was rebounding, but the dark jerseys were spectating again. Slam dunk. Oh, finger roll. He's got 6, I believe. He's one more. Oh, he's now number 3 in the state of California all time.
He's got 7.
Yep, that's all he needed. And he needs 4 more to get to number 2. If you're Salesian, you want to stay connected.
Good dump off pass and good finish at the rim there.
We had a shot chart, got all fancy on everybody. Most of them are inside the paint. That will be a point taken on the next timeout or between the quarters.
Good drive, strong drive, won't go there. And man, thought he got fouled. Did Ronnie, and they won't call it, but still anyway. Woo!
A couple of missed opportunities for Salesian.
Now, if I'm the coach of Salesian, I want them to check that baseline.
Yeah.
For a spot there. 18-11 our score. St. Joseph leads here over Salesian.
Price just a junior. A lot of great schools have already offered that young man.
Here comes the throwdown you've been waiting on, and whoo. My goodness.
That's number 38 on the season for the big fella.
All day, just hanging out on the rim.
That's what people paid the price of admission to see tonight.
Good up and under.
That's the third time somebody slipped inside the paint.
Elijah Stanley on that last bucket. That's his first field goal of the ball game. We're under a minute to go here in this first quarter. It's St. Joseph up 7. Salesian need of a stop here. Scramble for the rebound, and we're going to get a reach-in foul there on the freshman.
With Salesians helping and moving defensively, they're a pretty worthy opponent. I think that will be working on defending the paint a little bit better in the second quarter. Wide open look.
I think they want to hold here for the last shot.
Yeah, not much difference. You got the shot clock off. Staying with movement, though, not just dribbling up the top of the key. Good look here, up and under.
Shot fake, offensive rebound, and we're going to get a reach-in call. They had a foul to give, so.
Just the third foul on St. Joseph, and then in high school, 8 minutes, they'll reset after every quarter. Catch and shoot.
Fadeaway comes up short. 20-13, our score after 1. We'll be back. This is the Grind Session.
Salesian 13. Let's hear it for the Salesian cheerleading squad.
But if you go and look at the list, there's only a couple of NBA guys on it. You passed Casey Jacobson, about a couple of weeks ago, and then there's DeMarcus Nelson that's an all-time leading scorer. But it's not like it's full of, guys. I wonder what Jalen Green would have, if he stayed at San Joaquin Memorial, what he would have finished with.
What's the record?
462.
How many does he need for that?
It's 113. Now he needs 106.
He's gonna get it.
Oh yeah.
Give him a week or two.
all-time
Yeah.
record?
But when they play these league games, he's not playing the full game. He's only, because they're blowing people out of the field.
Justin texted you.
What?
Got you from the last game.
I'll send it to Kyle.
You text the cop?
Yeah.
All right, back here for the second quarter. Salesian trying to chip away at this lead. It's at 7.
Got to be
Tunde.
better on that defensive end.
Tunde showing off the handles. Snatch back, pass, no look. Yes.
All eyes upon the big fella, but then Price cutting to the basket. Easy opportunity. Malcolm Price, a sophomore.
And they're going to get called for steps. Loving that turnover. How does your young guys respond if I'm Salesian? You obviously hadn't been in this situation much, right?
Well,
It's a lot of basketball to be played, but
yeah, that's ability right there. They practice too, but there's got to be at least about 8 field goals in the paint, if not more, and that's, it was a great team. They got to get reconnected, but they're not going to do that with the defense that they've showed early on.
break down there and paint touch and just off the rim, but 2 shots coming up here.
Going in attack mode. You think he's good in basketball. He's a heck of a football player, 1,000 yards receiving, and again, he's just a junior, but 45% free throw shooter.
So we'll get a couple subs into the game here for Salesian.
Doesn't seem to be a lot of energy from Salesian. Not used to that, but teams are scoring at will in the paint. That could take and zap you.
10-point lead, the largest thus far. It's been 11 here in this game. Horns look at elevator screen, but they'll just blow by. I mean, this is a straight line, blow by drive there.
I mean, one common opponent these teams have is Modesto Christian. Both have wins. Modesto's a little bit different team this time of year, but they battled. They came up here Monday to play a game, and then back up here. So there's 1,100 miles plus, all the flying. So they'll go anywhere to play a game, and both those teams got wins over Modesto Christian.
Now those clean maybe up top, but they'll call a foul on the body.
And this is a game that could have effect on when we get to not the section playoffs, but the CIF playoffs.
Explain the difference.
So the section is you've got like the North Coast section, which is Salesian, and that basically runs from Humboldt County all the way down into the Bay Area, stopping at Marin and working towards the East Bay. And then you've got the central section, what St. Joseph's is a part of. But sometimes they'll end up not playing in the northern regional, they'll be playing in the southern regional. So this game could be for a 1 or 2 seed possibly. Of course, you have Archbishop Reardon to beat Salesian early on in the year. Or really nothing to do about anything. It's just one of those. But these two teams conceivably could play again later on in March.
Ten-point game.
But these teams,
Loving with steps there.
Sorry about that. These teams cruise in conference. You're looking at average margin of victories for Salesian in conference is 35-plus points.
Oh, wow.
And average margin of victory in conference for St. Joseph is nearly 30. So they're playing all these, showcase games and things to, get their skin thickened, if you want.
Iron sharpens iron. That's what we got here tonight. Tough shot.
Now they put him in a tough defensive position, but then they weak side rebound with the putback. So you did half of a job.
So even with the good defense for Salesian initially,
Weak side.
still gives up the offensive rebound and stick back.
Yeah, you force him into a tough shot percentage-wise, but when you don't get the rotation to the weak side glass, they get the easy putback. And they're tough to defend. They've got a lot of guys that can put the ball in the basket.
Tell us a little bit about this as we preview that 9:45 game as well, because we're not done.
No, we got another game. You got St. Patrick, St. Vincent, another North Coast section team, not having their best season. And Coach Walker, they'll play anybody at any time. This is a rematch of a NorCal regional final from a couple of years ago. Weston Ranch out of Stockton out in the Central Valley. They'll play anybody anytime. So look for a highly competitive game.
Big rebound there. Salesian just can't find a bucket. Lead up to 12.
And then how do you react off the timeout? Is there a change of direction in this game?
Good wall up. Good no call. And we're going to get a jump ball.
That was an example of what I'm used to seeing in covering Salesian. Stifling defense, hands to the basketball. Weak side is covered, good rotation. They need to get more of that, but also take care of business on the offensive end.
And unforced turnover.
Salesian looks a little tired. Just
Yep.
not used to
Sluggish.
that. Yeah.
Near back tip there. Good hustle. Great hustle.
Now that'll get them more
And they're going to
excited.
get a jumps.
A charge, a dive on the floor. But, you've only put 16 points on the board.
Now, does it go to a full reset in California on a jump ball? I'll only ask because I just seen the shot clock get a full reset.
Yes.
No
Yes.
point of interruption. Okay.
Yes. I stumble when you say jump ball because it's a held ball, and so I'm
Oh.
slow.
Verbiage a little different.
Yes. But, yeah, complete reset. Been stuck here. So they've got some stops, but they haven't been able to cash in offensively.
Credit the defense of St. Joseph.
Most certainly.
On
Good
that.
game plan and execution. Got to move. Make it hard on them.
Good defense.
That's a Wilson burger. Serve back hot.
And we're going to have traveling violation right after that, too.
Wow. That's a leathery, salty taste you don't want served back in your face. And Yusufu with the block.
Big-time player doing big-time things here in this one. Cookies.
Speaking of big time.
What's the Salesian needed right there?
That
Just an energy play.
Might get him connected. We'd like to get this to, maybe 6 points, 4 points before the end of the half. It's all right. It's like the Seahawks. They'll keep holding you. You can only call it so much.
You mentioned the Seahawks, and I just immediately thought Pete Carroll. And, what this hire reminds me of is when the Rams got Dick Vermeil back. Never know.
I like that. I love Coach Vermeil.
Missed shot there, follows his own miss, and 2 shots. coming up here.
It's like a half of a sandwich there, not really satisfying, maybe even a half of a half. You put him in another difficult situation, but you got to get a hip to him, and not only hip to him, you got to block out with space. He's long, he's athletic. You got to put a hip in there and hip to be square and get some room. If not, put back opportunity.
First free throw good.
Just to put things in perspective, he scored over 40 points 15 times.
Wow.
30 points 58 times. Career
he's
high
at-
is 46.
He's at 11 right now. Just over 3 minutes to go in this half.
They're just very patient team. Patient and disciplined.
Just gonna stay here.
Good defense by Franklin. 19 on the shot clock. Price drives over to his brother. This time Salesian comes up with a long rebound. Foul on the floor. It actually might be shooting here. Parallel getting to the basket.
That's going to be his first foul, the team's fourth. At the line, shooting to number 21, Carlton Fairliat Jr.
And if Salesian can make their free throws, they can set up their press. Makes the first. Makes both, and they'll be able to set up their press.
Two and a half to go here prior to halftime. And that ball was tipped. And go hustle.
That's Salesian
How
basketball.
about this? Look at the run out. Good layup. And that gets the crowd energetic. Salesian energetic.
A snapshot of Salesian basketball right there.
St. Joseph answering and gonna get a blocking foul there, and Tunde going back to the line with another chance to shoot two.
The foul's on number 0, Ronnie Salese. It's going to be his first foul, the team's third. At the line, shooting to Tunde Asufu.
St. Joseph can get out and run, but they can also possess the basketball and be patient, and a lot of weapons.
Now checking into the game for St. Joseph's number 20, Mantas Rimkus.
They haven't had many games or 8 or less points. They're 2-1.
Okay.
Salesian is 2-1 as well. So it's been a lot of big wins, so to speak.
So turnover, or not a turnover, but out of bounds, and back to St. Joseph is
The team rebound, ball goes out of bounds. That means everybody's blocking out. When somebody, a little scrappy guy comes in and gets that long offensive rebound.
drive the opposing coach crazy. Straight line drive, too easy.
That is.
And Bill's about to come unglued.
So you can mess up offensively, take a bad shot, do something. Oh! Whoa. Defensively, though, that's heartbreaking to him.
Fouls on number 2,
Not only
Malcolm Price. That's
at halftime what's going to be discussed, but the film session and the stop of look at the dribble entry into the paint again, again, and again. Just not used to seeing it. And they've had a day to, prepare for this game.
I wonder what's been the schedule like for these guys this week. Because you talked about Salesian kind of looking lethargic, so to speak, to start this game.
Well,
both teams doing a lot of travel, and we got some contact there. And it's going to be a charge.
They love charges. They track them. So you have St. Joseph. They were in Massachusetts at the Hoop Hall Classic. Trip to Northern California to play Modesto Christian, then a conference game on Thursday, come back up here. So that's been their travel schedule. Salesian played, had a comfortable win on Monday at the Martin Luther King event, and then had an easy conference victory on Thursday.
The foul is on St. Joseph's number 35, Dawson Iyita. That's his second foul. At the line,
Tough break there.
23, Braylon Franklin.
Salesian catches
I
the
need
break.
to see somebody inside the paint at halftime wipe that down.
That's right.
But, you've got just under a minute left and a stop here and a basket, but then you can't set up the defense when you miss the free throws.
34-25. Salesian has gotten
He
the
is so good.
deficit under 10,
He's
but
so good.
they answer right back.
By number 1, Julius Price.
That's why Arizona State, Washington, Minnesota, Stanford, I can't list them all, have already offered that young man. Nice drive.
Yeah, it is. Good finish. Salesian, Ronnie getting it done. See if St. Joseph holds for one here. Mid-range pull up, no good, and that'll do it for the first half. 36-27, we'll hear from the coaches in just a bit. This is the Grind Session.
Salesian 27.
Change pace and a throw down there. What a blockbuster. I mean, for the runway, he cleared the A gap. That one, oh goodness. Throw down, and they're playing well. And the intensity, ooh,
He's just teasing us, isn't he? Teasing us.
what more do you want?
inside of the play-in is kind of a new experience. But one thing about West Oaks Academy, we look forward to any fight. And that the play-in has definitely been a fight because there's a lot of talent.
We came in as the underdogs, they put us in the play-in, so I feel like they tried us on this. Every year, we always can get in the grind session. So when they put our name in the play-in, I know we got to kill. Every game, you always go get a beast out of me. I'm always going to play hard, I'm always going to run the floor, I'm always going to get loose balls, I'm always going to rebound.
Playing in this play-in tournament means a lot. It's all on the line to get in that top tier of the grind session. It'll change the trajectory of our program.
We're playing in this grind session play-in. Great opportunity for our guys to get in this league. We battled for the last couple weeks. Now it's time to play someone else. And it's been a great experience so far.
You know, it's a great moment. I tell them life comes down to a few great moments, you know, and all you need is an opportunity. That's what I tell them. As long as you got an opportunity, anything can be accomplished. So the grind session gives us a great opportunity.
I mean, one thing about playing on the grind session, it prepares you for the next level. We've got a lot of talented players, but when you come to the grind session, not only are you playing against really top talent, but I'm talking about the type of talent that you'll see in the NBA. In addition to that, the rules are conducive to our players getting into college. With a 30-second shot clock, now they've moved it to the 24-second shot clock. You know, just the different rules. The refs let you play with a lot more physicality. So all of the top players I've had, they've all told me that playing in the grind session has definitely gotten them prepared for college.
So I just got to tell folks, ready or not, the grind session is here. This is year 11. We're getting ready for all the top teams when we kick off next month and start moving all across the country. Let me change that. All across the world. We're going to be in Hawaii, Jamaica. The list goes on and on. Welcome to the grind session. We're ready to go.
This is the grind session.
Welcome to the grind session, all right? We named it that for a reason. Every day is a grind, every minute is a grind, every play is a grind. Stay tuned for more this season.
Great career there. I love John. I'm very lucky. Imagine that times a zillion. You know what I mean? Like, oh, coach, you did so much. I'm like, dude. Right, but the joy is greater than any gift of what I could have done. See, that's what it's all about. Yeah. I have guys, and I love that. And although I'm not a coach, Bill will ask me stuff, other coaches, I mean, like to prepare for these games. Coach Mott, easy access, you know, because they trust, because they know I used to coach. Yeah, I don't know about that. But I'm also doing staff for the 49ers for 6 years. That was my major in college, was broadcasting, and I couldn't get a break. This is Manager Sports. They go over and do all these grind sessions with, so Felipe wants to have a Northern California feel to this. And they're missing somebody certain works out. They love me because I mean, yeah. And you know they're doing enough games, so it's fine.
Let me tell you something.
All right, folks, we are back and ready to roll here. And this one, Salesian got an uphill battle here in this one. Basketball is a game of runs. What is it going to take for them to get back into this ball game?
Set up a little toll plaza along the outside, the top part of the key. They just can't allow for the easy access. And I'm not even, and it's mostly price, just getting to the basket early and often. And then, you know, you look at the keys to get out and run. They just haven't had a lot of stops to be able to even get into transition. You only trail by 9. They played from behind before in this gym. And if you're St. Joseph, just keep doing what you're doing. Playing very calm, cool, collective, no, very few live ball turnovers. Salesian usually speeds you up. Not this team.
That's right.
And those some good teams I've seen them speed up, but not this team tonight.
So 2 one-loss teams doing battle here. St. Joseph would like to have a repeat of that first half to finish this one out, and Salesian would like to get back to Salesian basketball, playing good defense, maybe getting out and running a little bit off that defense, and love it, and that's going to be goaltending.
That's a good set. Good set for Salesian. You know, it's now a 7-point deficit for them. Just kind of looked like, you know, St. Joseph's was going to get away the little free throw before the end of the half.
They're still.
That's going to happen.
Oh, they're going to give them continuation on that one, too.
That's going to happen.
The fouls on Salesian's number 21.
But it's been his teammates that have stepped up when he's been defended.
Number 24, Tunde Sufu.
That rattles in. He now has 14. It's a matchup nightmare. Great size, great bounce.
Good foul.
102 there at the line. Salesian back into the front court. Drive, spin, and one opportunity coming up here. Just what the doctor ordered.
Somebody's knocking at the door and getting right to the basket. Turn and face and go.
So,
5-point game.
Could have asked for a better start to the quarter in this first minute of play. 5-0 run. And another near steal here.
It's like the defensive backs for the old Seattle Seahawks. They're going to ride you.
That's maybe a charge. Yeah, it is. It is. The defender was there. That's where it starts.
The arc doesn't matter, big fella.
Not in high school.
You know, they were down by 12. We said, God, you try to kind of creep along and get back in. It was. Then they got within 9, and then a good start to the second half.
Drive and a good finish here. All Salesian to start this third quarter. A sprint back and a much-needed bucket there for St. Joseph to kind of calm things down. Spin in the lane. That won't go. Shot there, and it'll stay with Salesian.
Albania getting to the basket, playing with a lot of confidence. But then the Knights answer with a field goal of their own in the paint.
Good set.
Bill Mellis, drugstore out here.
And another steal. Hold that thought just for a second, Lovey. They swing it. You may get a timeout. This goes.
There you go. Just like that.
Salesian say we're back in this thing.
12-3 run here for Salesian. But Bill Mellis is the master of the inbound play. The CVS length receipt and their long receipts of inbound plays over and over again.
Drive, and that's off there, and another stop for Salesian, and they want to get it going. Paint touch. That won't go. The follow's no good.
Pretty pass. Pretty pass.
Absolutely. Great finish. Tunde.
The UPS doesn't deliver off the bounce, but this is UPS delivered. The trust on that pass. And Yusufu feeling it here, finishing at the basket. I just want this thing to be grimy the rest of the way.
It's got that vibe. I think you may get what you wish for in this one. Both these teams battling, playing their hearts out. No doubt about that.
36-27 at half.
Good man-to-man defense. Patience here for Salesian. Ooh, a lot of contact there. A lot of contact.
Another weak side offensive rebound.
85 seconds in the key.
And
did he say 85 seconds in the key?
I think so.
That's beautiful.
It may have been 82. Who's counting? Loving. Step back. Won't go. Salesian chases down the offensive rebound. They get a fresh 35. But a pull from 3 and
Salesian, though, you knew the big fella's running out on him, had that little extra arc to it, and it affected his shot.
The foul is on St. Joseph's number 2, Malcolm Price. That's his 4th foul. Team's 3rd of the quarter.
wow, somebody picked up 4 fouls. I didn't catch the name there, and that may be out of bounds. Yep, it is.
So Malcolm Price with 4 fouls. But all of a sudden, you know, St. Joe's got a 5-point lead.
Tough turnaround,
Great
and what do we have
defense.
here?
This is blocking off. As boring as details it is, it's so important. The weak side boards wasn't able to crash. Salesian does a good job.
Here's a key point, too. One of the ways to lose the lead is St. Joseph. They don't have any more fouls to give, and we're just under 4 minutes to go in this quarter. So it's bonus the rest of the way for Salesian. I think you continue to touch the paint, see what happens. Mid-range shot won't go. Another tough rebound, and they're headed to the line.
The white jerseys are attacking the offensive glass with great energy.
Godson, and he picked up his 4th foul, by the way.
Now shooting 2, number 0, Ronnie Solis. And St. Joseph's number 5, William Sacre.
It's a 4-point game. Salesian, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. This free throw. They do.
No panic at all during this when they trailed. Salesian just kept playing the game. They know they're going to get their run. They've done a much better job on the defensive end here in the 3rd quarter.
Good rip through, fade away, rattles in and out.
Beautiful defense.
Another 1-shot possession for St. Mary's. I'd say Mary for St. Joseph. The wall up defensively.
The threat of the block intimidated the shot, and the Knights go the other way. Great Bill Russell. It wasn't important him to block every shot, but was to affect every shot.
Now the fans won't like what I'm about to say if you're a fan of St. Joseph. Once a player turns their back to the defense, you give up your right to get a blocking foul to me. It's not a basketball play anymore. So when he went up and did a 180 and was facing the opposite direction, I don't know. That's a tough one to call.
Well, I want to institute this rule. I went on one of our NorCal Sports TV games about just the charge of the block is like the possession arrow, and you just flip it. There's no judgment after the first one.
Yep.
How the first one's called, then you just rotate. Then there's no dispute.
That's
as silly as that may be. Speaking of a block, boy, they are stacking up the fouls.
We had a clean first quarter, but since then it's been physical game here in this one. Free throw's good.
Now in the game, number 21, Matas Siskauskas. He'll be replacing number 5,
Skauskas. Splits those free throws.
So 1 and 2 at the line there. Tunde weaving through traffic as he'll slow it down.
When I see him have the ball and his knees bent, it just athleticism. Good call. He's getting reach. Playing D with the hands.
The foul's on number 14, Elijah Stanley. That's going to be his first foul. Team's fourth.
1 and 2.
Extended possession. You think you have the ball and you've possessed it, but you haven't. 22-footer goes 23.
Now entering the game for Salesian, number 1, Alvin Loving, and number 3, Leon Poe.
We got 6 guys on the floor, if my Chico State math is correct. Now somebody came off. Price is due for a field goal here.
Some patience here. Good finish.
I mean, you do everything you can do, and he's going to win sometimes. That's why Baylor's all over him. Easy call. It's going to be one of those grimy, you know, they're going to be, might be running out of players here.
At the line, shooting 2, number 21, Carlton Paralat Jr.
Second free throw in a row he's missed. As we mentioned, a 45% free throw shooter.
Number 5, Isaiah Davis.
Davis back into the game for Salesian. Number 9 versus number 4 in the state.
Wow.
Protect the equipment.
Try it.
Stays here.
You got the ball first. Got the ball first.
I love on the floor, you get a little speech and debate action, take some notes. That's just going through the elevator door and finding a little gap to get that shot and draw the contact.
Number 3, Leon Poe. That's going to be his first foul for Team Smith.
Julius is just a junior.
Julius Price.
First free throw is good.
I think it was real important for St. Joseph to answer, and they did. It was, you could kind of feel the energy swinging towards Salesian, but then up by 4.
That's what good teams
up by 5, up by 6.
Now 7.
Now for St. Joseph's, number 4, Abdul Barre. He'll be replacing number 21, Madison Skauskas.
So into the front court, Salesian brings it. Skip pass, Loving. Can't get it to fall there. Pull from 3. Back to a double-digit lead here.
We took your right and your left and your uppercut, and now we're back. They're back up 10.
So patience here for Salesian. About a half a second difference between shot clock and game clock. We're at bonus, so it's going to be free throws.
No basket. The foul is on number 4, Abdul Bari. That's his first foul. At the line, shooting 2, number 21.
So 2 shots coming up.
Entering the game for St. Joseph's, number 21, Mattis Siskowskis.
Just want to know what his free throw shooting is. He's missed a lot. 21 for Salesian. Sorry.
53-45. And that's going to be our score at the end of 3. We'll be back with the 4th quarter in just a bit. This is the grind session.
And then all those kids they bring off the bench. Yep.
Bruce, Bertie says you're grayer than he is. Yeah, he said that. I embrace my gray. I love it. Huh? Little chicken broth here. A little bit.
All right, so we're back and ready to roll here for the 4th quarter. Salesian had gone as far as tying this ball game, and then St. Joseph just answered right back with a run of their own.
So they only cut 1 point into that deficit.
And that won't go, but free throws.
Yeah, if he's going to get
on the way.
A low block like that, there's not much you can do if you don't have a big post player.
The foul is on Salesian, number 4, Landon Yearden. That's going to be his first foul. The team's first at the line, shooting number 24, 2 minutes.
And you just hope he splits the free throws or misses both. Well, he missed the first one. It's a good foul. Misses them both.
It's going to stay here.
He loves those inbound plays on the baseline. Third opportunity, 6-point game.
Good look from 3 from the corner. Another attempt after the offensive rebound. Yes, they make good on it. Gunner, he's got 8 here in this one. A lot of contact there.
Athletic move. You really got to stop Price from being able to get access via the dribble.
Shot off there.
Opportunity here for Salesian.
Good defense.
Yeah, Wilson
Great
Berger,
defense.
serve back hot. That's pretty.
Right
That's
out
pretty.
there. Great hustle play for St. Joseph.
That's the perfect pass. The ball hit the free throw line, and Price chased it down.
Love it. That shot off.
Said the first one to 58 was going to win.
St. Joseph's like, we'll take it. Let's end it right now. Well short there.
22-footer goes.
Oh! Whoa.
Bill doesn't often say stuff. When he does,
yeah,
it's like E.F. Hutton, people listen.
Yeah. They were gifted a possession there. And that's a big call.
That's almost
that's
like
a big play.
That's like a 5-point swing.
Absolutely. It's a big miss. Even Tunde was shocked that he got that possession back after airballing that three.
There's some good salesmanship going on there. Featuring the Prophets.
So can Salesian battle the adversity here?
He just been spotting up. Just spotting up.
Gunner.
Price breaking down the defense with the dribble entry, going through the key. And Morinini just spotting up and bombing him in. Needed that one.
In the worst way. We're going to have a timeout. We got a timeout. We'll be back. This is the grind session. All right, so we're set and ready to roll here after this timeout, and again, Bill's still upset about that missed call when it went back to St. Joseph, and they nailed a three right after that.
Well, Price has been able to go Tom Petty and break it down and go ahead and give it to me so many times tonight, and then in the second half, Morinini's just been spotting up, and I don't know if he's got a little mark on the floor over there, but, you know, a little spotlight to find. But and then all of a sudden it's a 13-point lead for St. Joseph, and Coach Mott not too worried about cleaning up before trying to create a best situation for his guys. They got about a 4-hour drive home to Santa Maria, and they'll be passing by Napoleon, my favorite steakhouse, Jocko Steakhouse. Beautiful down on the Central Coast.
That's still here, much needed by Salesian. They're off and running. Spin move, yes.
Leaving in
big bucket there. And another steal.
Yep. Wow. Coach Mott has got a point.
Actually, I know the coaches are. It just saved them a bucket. The timeout granted, because that was about to be a fast break the other way. I don't feel like they had possession, but literally they was about to go dunk the basketball. So we got a timeout, and it's a 30-second timeout. It was slow. I thought he had possession too.
When he called timeout.
And he just advanced into a teammate, and it was
totally
about to be a dunk.
100% right. But you gotta love the coaches. Coach Mellis yelling out, timeout.
Absolutely.
They hear, they react, they're human, and make the call. This is a big, don't get all dramatic on everybody. This is a huge possession here for Salesian.
Tough shot. Big shot.
Invest in the timeout, pays off in a little stock dividend for Salesian.
And they're still here, and Davis with that last bucket, and Ronnie tips it out for Salesian. Now, does the 10 count start over?
Yes.
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 Oh, gotcha.
That's great defense.
Yeah, it is. Got a player down, slow to get up. But Salesian won't go. The offensive rebound just off two. So Davis picks up his fourth foul in that last sequence.
Took a hard fall to the floor.
Look, handles was a little loose right there.
Yes.
For Tunde. Big shot there.
You know, you watch a lot of basketball, and it's obvious you're the point guard, get the ball down to the low block, but then it's like a fight to do it. Not with Price. Over and over again, Price finds a way to matriculate the basketball down in the low block or break down the defense with the dribble. And again, just a junior. Davis has had a quiet night. Not a big score, an opportunity score, and just hasn't been there tonight.
Good block there.
Somebody got close to more needy. He's a little off his spot, so to speak.
10 seconds to go here on the shot clock.
That's easy. That's easy. That's easy.
Yep.
That's easy. That play was for Price the whole time, but great. It's not good to lie, but on the court, deception is always welcome. Easy cut, double team, Price three, and that might have been the stake that finishes off Salesian.
2:09 to go here and this one, and we got one more game for you tonight. We have 5 games for you tomorrow. It's been a fun day here at Crush. Always a great time. here crushing the Valley.
So if this gets to, you know, the CIF NorCal Regional, this really puts St. Joseph in a situation with having wins over, or, you know, we got 2 minutes left. I don't get too far ahead of myself, but as it appears to be, I don't think I'm really going out on a limb. You got a potential win over Salesian, Modesto Christian. So that's, you know, a 2 seed type of thing, 1 or 2 seed with, and then you got Archbishop Reard was the NorCal Regional Final Open runner-up last year. Salesian needs to get busy. Might be too big of a mountain to climb.
That shot, no go. And stick back is good.
Pena just stick doing it. And clock will stop.
So, and one opportunity on the way.
Now checking in for Salesian, number 14, Elijah Stanley.
Oh,
Great
dangerous pass.
anticipation. Oh, beautiful.
And a good bucket there.
Sharing is caring at St. Joseph. And Yusufu goes in attack mode, but then finds Siskauskas. Just sometimes the best thing in life is to do absolutely nothing and just stand there. And that's what he did. Got the basketball, put it in, and drew the foul, and an old-fashioned 3 opportunity that doesn't go.
Number 3's got blood running down his face for St. Joseph.
It's not, you notice with some of these coaches here, they just, Coach Mott had a sense that that was going to be a turnover, and you just call the timeout to save
the possession.
The possession.
Got value.
You know, earlier the game today, Millennium and Destiny Christian was a close game, and it was a wonky possession for Coach Amundsen. Called the timeout, and then bam, they went on a run and put the game away, just like that. So calling those timeouts is so important, and not wasting them. More need to get a little gauze in the nose. Cut me, Mick.
So 90 seconds left to go in this ball game. Salesian. Pressure here. 2-on-1.
Showtime. Oh, good defense.
Good no call.
Good defense. Dog City. His 21st dunk of this year.
I'll share my opinion.
And we get a timeout called here. We got a full timeout. We'll be back. This is Grind Session.
Carlton Fairlap Jr.
I just can't see that level. Loose handles.
I think he will get there half if he stays. But right now, I agree with you.
Yeah. He's a developmental.
And
Got that shot.
Yeah. She was already.
Yeah. So you see that for a perimeter, a guy that's going to be a perimeter player, so
Under a minute to go, and we get a foul here. And we'll be in bonus.
The lone loss for St. Joseph was an 83-55 loss to Calvary Christian Academy.
So Salesian coming back the other way. He didn't get that memo.
No, he didn't.
When Coach said it
but,
a minute ago.
Hey, trying to make a play.
That's right. Coming up after the game, we'll have an interview with the player of the game. We'll talk to Tunde. He'll be the player of the game. He's had a good one here, and this one is missed that free throw with 22.7 rebounds, 4 assists, a couple steals, and 3 blocks for this young man. So 1 of 2 at the line there. And they're going to hold it, and that'll do it. Our score, 76-67. We'll have the player of the game interview coming up in just a bit. This is the Grind Session.
You need a special too, right? Yeah.
Player of the game, Jesse Brewer.
What was his final numbers, Jess? All right, here with the player of the game today, man. First of all, congratulations on the commitment of Baylor. 24 points for you, but a very important win. I know it's 2 teams coming in here with 1 loss. How important was this for you guys to get this win today?
It was important because they're one of the best players in the state. You know, we knew coming up it won't be an easy handoff game, so we just got to fight our way through it. We were tired, I would say, in the 3rd quarter, but you know, we still lock in, say pause, and then we get it done.
How important was it for you to get your commitment out of the way going into your senior season and being able to focus on this senior campaign for you and your teammates?
It was honestly like a great decision I made. I knew, there's a lot of colleges that been recruiting me and all that stuff, but I would say it was really good that the fact that I get out of my way and just be locked in, winning state championship. That's the #1 goal for me. So, it happened really quick, but I was happy about it.
All right, man. Congratulations on a great win. We got one more matchup for you here tonight. Stay close. This is the Grind Session.